covering the Villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
I was thinking about you the other day because I finally got a downpour at my house, but I was thinking about what you said about how we need like a nice soaking rain, and it was a great downpour. But it didn't really soak in. It all ran off.
It all ran off. Yeah, that's really the problem, is that when we get these downpours, it greens up the grass, might fill the ponds a little bit, and of course the grass grows a little bit. Now you got to get out there in the heat and humidity and mow it. So, there are a couple issues going on, but we're grateful to get any downpours that we can get. But yes, we need a good soaking rain. In fact, we need a few consecutive days of a good soaking rain, and none of that is in our 7-day forecast. Let's talk about Thursday, where we are going to have a mix of sun and clouds. And just like the past couple of days, there will be a chance for an isolated pop-up thunder shower. Temperatures will be in the low 90s. Of course, when you factor in that humidity, it'll feel more like it's in the mid-90s. Now, as we look ahead, not much is going to change. Temperatures are going to hold slightly above average in the low 90s for the foreseeable future. Keep in mind our average high is 89, so 89 to 92, that's still in the seasonal range, just slightly above average. Now, we are going to be humid, but not oppressive. Those dew points are going to be in the mid to upper 60s. When I say oppressive, that means the dew points step into the 70s. So we're not seeing that just yet. Hold that thought. Over the next month, I'm probably going to change my feelings about that. And of course, we have more thunder shower threats coming up almost every single afternoon. Features a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, but let's make sure those thunder showers don't get in the way of some outdoor activities. In fact, we have a very important one coming up on Friday. We'll talk about it in my full forecast in just a little bit. TK?
Thank you, Ashley. Well, if you've always imagined yourself twirling and swirling on the dance floor but never knew quite the right moves, there is a club in the Villages that's all about learning and perfecting the intricacies of ballroom dancing. We'll tell you what the founders of the club say about teaching villagers all the skills.
People come and they just have a lot of fun. We have people that just do salsa. We have beginner dancers that just come from the beginning hour, but we also have a lot of people who stay for all 3 hours.
What we want to do is take our talents and try to teach folks in the Villages to learn to enjoy our passion.
We were big ballroom dancers. We're competitive dancers. It's our passion, and we did a lot of dancing in Michigan. When we moved down here, we would start to attend a few dances, and we saw that it wasn't very well attended. So Ed said to the couple that ran it, could we teach a little lesson? And that was how we got started teaching in the Villages. So we've been doing it now since 2016. It's a great way to exercise, works your mind and your body. Ballroom dancing is so good. And it's just a great way to, meet friends and just have a lot of fun.
Well, throughout the year we cycle through the various different dances.
Do everything from waltz and foxtrot and tango to the fun dances, East Coast swing, bachata, those types of. So we try to hit all different types of dances and have a lot of fun.
Grab your partner and cha-cha-cha yourselves over to Seabreeze Recreation on Thursdays beginning at 12 noon. Later in the show, as the weather heats up, so does boating season. What you need to know to stay safe on the water.
And you'll be able to stay cool on the water, or you can stay cool in the water if you're going to go to any of our 120 plus recreational pools here in the Villages. Just make sure if you're out at the pool and we have a chance for some pop-up thunder showers that you scan the sky and listen for those rumbles of thunder. We'll talk about some thunder shower threats right after the break. But before we head to break, let's talk about your UV index for Thursday. It is going to be around a 10, which is very high, so make sure you slather on the SPF. I would recommend at least SPF 30 or SPF 50 and keep reapplying throughout the day. Otherwise, you could get a pretty serious burn in about 30 minutes. And on a day like this, make sure you take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas. And of course, because we are big pet lovers around the Villages, please don't leave your pets in hot locked cars. Take care of them as well.
I'm Linda, here with your Recreation Roundup. All recreation offices will be closed on Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th, 2026. The recreation centers, outdoor facilities, including dog parks, swimming pools, and fit clubs will be open as usual. Guest ID cards, executive trail fees, and activity registration will be available at Lake Myona, Eisenhower, Rohan, Everglades, and Olympia at your service centers, 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Monday, May 25th, 2026. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at all recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
Talk about the benefits of some of these brands, the warranties, and just many of the different varieties that you've got here.
There's literally thousands of different flooring that you can get, and you know, the name brands are pretty important. The warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it, and if they're still in business. So we tend to stay with the major companies like the Mohawks, Karastan, you know, Dow Tile. These are name brands that have been around a long, long time. And not only is the warranty from the factory important and stuff, but it's also from who you purchase it from. Many dealers and stuff use subcontractors, and your warranty is good with the subcontractor. We use subcontractors as well, but what we do and stuff is we don't make the subcontractor come back to your house at his time. We take care of it. So we stand behind the product from the date. We have a lifetime installation guarantee. As long as you own it, we're going to stand behind it.
If they're a first-time buyer or considering just updating what they've already got, what would you like people to know about Great Lakes?
I would like everybody to know that, you know, we are no pressure. We are here just to help you find the right product, take as much time. You know, some people I think get excited. There's so many choices. You know, by all means, take as many as you need to take them home, look at the colors, looking at your lighting, ask us questions. You know, the internet has a lot of information. Some good, some not so helpful, but you know, we're here to help, and if it takes a year to pick your flooring, that's okay with us. We'll be here.
What can people find at GreatLakesCarpet.com?
One of the most helpful things is we have a room visualizer that you can take a picture of your room at home, put it in the visualizer, and visualize all the different products right on your computer at home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
I'm Elmer Heinrich, at 92 years of age with my wife Shirley, who is 83. Now both of us are still cutting a wide swath in life, all because of Immuno 150. Now we are asking you to use Immuno 150 like we do. Give it a chance for at least 90 days so that you can see what 70 plant minerals and 80 additional nutrients can do for you.
It really is incredible.
Don't place your order until after you've watched the 3 videos on our website.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Don't let a broken HVAC system break your budget. Get the comfort you need now with 0% financing on a new HVAC system. Get comfortable today, pay later. Call M&S Air Conditioning today.
Here's your Village's forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
So we are locked into this series of hot and humid days. Of course, this is Florida. We're kind of used to it at this point. At least we've been sharing some of the heat and humidity as temperatures have been in the 90s, stretching up through the mid-Atlantic all the way into the New England states. In fact, some places in southern New England, like Massachusetts and Connecticut, their school districts had to close due to the heat and humidity because some of those schools are old and they don't have air conditioning. So inside the classrooms, it gets unbearably hot. So we're sharing a little bit around here. We'll have sun and clouds as we head into Thursday. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible. Temperatures are going to be back in the low 90s. The heat index, what it feels like outside, will likely be in the mid 90s. Now, as we head through the overnight hours, we'll have scattered clouds. Keep those fans and air conditioners going as it's going to stay muggy. Temperatures are only expected to drop back to about 73 degrees. And then we'll re-rack and do it all over again on Friday. Friday, partly cloudy. There could be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with highs in the low 90s. And again, the heat index will likely be in the mid 90s. Now, I want you to keep this in mind, not only if you have outdoor activities, but if you're one of our Village's high school graduates. Yes, graduation is Friday evening at 7 o'clock at the Buffalo Sports Complex, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of graduates and families getting out there before this ceremony to, of course, take those iconic photos. And if you are going to be out there, again, chance of maybe an isolated thunder shower. Hopefully it stays away from Middleton and the Village's Charter High School because we want those beautiful photos, but temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s, so kind of plan for that. Now, as we head into the upcoming weekend, it's going to stay hot and humid. So I just want to throw out some safety tips for you, especially if this is your first time being in Florida this time of year. So stay hydrated. Make sure you wear loose, light colored clothes that reflect the sunshine. When you wear darker colored clothes like a navy blue or a black, it actually absorbs the heat and makes you feel hotter, especially if you're going to be spending a lot of time outdoors, like on the pickleball court or on the golf course. Take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas, and you may want to reduce that strenuous outdoor activity between 10 to 4. That's what we call peak heating time. Now, there was a unfortunate yet good story that came out of Lady Lake the other day. Officers were there to rescue a dog that was left in a hot lot car. And so not far from us, so I just want to throw out some pet safety tips for you. Make sure they get plenty of water and shade. Please do not leave them in hot lot cars. I know we love to take our dogs everywhere, but sometimes they're better at home in the air conditioning. You also want to make sure you limit their time outside between 10 to 4. If you have to walk them during that time, make sure the walks are very brief. Put your hand on the concrete or asphalt. If it's too hot for your hand, it's too hot for their paws. Try and keep them on the grass. So just a few safety tips for you. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast where, as you can see, we're going to be sweating it out as we head into Memorial Day weekend. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s Saturday and Sunday. Both afternoons will feature a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm, and not much changes as we go into Memorial Day on Monday. So again, if you have any outdoor activities planned, it's basically rinse and repeat forecast. Whatever you had one day is probably what you're going to get the next day and the next day, so you can plan accordingly. Of course, those pop-up thunder showers, they tend to go wherever they want. So always scan the sky, listen for those rumbles of thunder, and keep one eye on the radar. In the meantime, you can check out our forecast updates right here on VNN, tune your radio to WVLG, and check us out in the Village's Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Coming up, we'll have details on resources available during Mental Health Awareness Month. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27-441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake. Proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
Can it really make a difference on the comfort and the efficiency when it comes to paying the bills?
Absolutely. So one of the first things homeowners actually comment on is that comfort and then those energy savings. So here in Florida, where we have that heat and humidity, a lot of times our homes can feel almost uneven, where you'll notice that little hot draft or that room that just won't quite cool down. Well, with Renewal by Andersen, our beautiful products are custom built and energy efficient. So homeowners really notice a big difference in both of those aspects, as well as noise reduction, which is a nice benefit. Our Fibrex material is actually naturally more insulating than aluminum or vinyl, and because it's all custom, we have that great fit, which helps avoid that air leakage and just keep the house nice and comfortable and add up to those cost savings.
These windows are not like aluminum like the old new fashioned windows. It's what did you call it, Fibrex material? How does that affect when you've got the sun, salt air, wind, storms coming in? It makes a difference.
Absolutely. So our Fibrex material is an exclusive composite material that combines the strength and durability of wood with those low maintenance benefits of vinyl. And it's actually 2 times stronger than vinyl. So it's a great product that helps, again, with that energy efficiency we talked about earlier, but also those intense climate conditions that we experience here in Florida. Beyond that, our glass all handles those intense UV rays that we experience as well, which can actually lead to fading of your furniture and your floors over time. So our products are truly made with these superior materials. Renewal by Andersen is actually the full service replacement division of Andersen Windows, which is a brand customers have known and loved for 120 plus years. So over that time, we've really refined both our materials and our processes.
I'm Elmer Heinrich, at 92 years of age with my wife Shirley, who is 83. Now both of us are still cutting a wide swath in life, all because of Immuno 150. Now we are asking you to use Immuno 150 like we do. Give it a chance for at least 90 days so that you can see what 70 plant minerals and 80 additional nutrients can do for you.
It really is incredible.
Don't place your order until after you've watched the 3 videos on our website.
Being safe on the water means taking extra precautions to protect lives. And the Friends of Lake Griffin State Park recently took action to let people know what those precautions are. National Safe Boating Week began last weekend and continues through this Friday. The Friends of Lake Griffin State Park recently teamed up with a local U.S. Coast Guard auxiliary to promote boating safety at the park. The Coast Guard unit completed courtesy inspections of boats and paddle crafts both days last weekend, and the Friends of Lake Griffin also hosted a kayak eco tour of the lake. There were nearly 700 boating accidents reported in Florida last year, resulting in 43 fatalities. Most boating deaths are due to drowning, and nearly 90% of those deaths were attributed to not wearing a life jacket. You should always have a life jacket, create a float plan before heading out, stay sober, and take a friend along. Boaters can learn more by taking boating classes with your local Coast Guard auxiliary unit. To learn more, visit the website provided. Lake Sumter Lines will offer doggy boat cruises this week. Treat your fur baby to a ride on Lake Sumter this Thursday from 4 p.m. to sunset. A treat will be awaiting them as they board. And while the cruise is always open to humans 7 days a week, there are only select cruises for our furry friends. Get comfy and enjoy the views while you learn about the legendary tales of Lake Sumter. Reservations are not required. Just show up at the boat dock behind RJ Gators. Cruises are contingent on weather and lake conditions. Coming up, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we have information on available resources.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
During our Memorial Day sale, Renewal by Andersen is offering you the freedom of 24 months of special financing. That's right, enjoy no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. But wait, there's more. When you choose Renewal by Andersen energy efficient replacement windows, you'll enjoy indoor comfort and lower energy costs, no matter what Florida weather brings. And they're custom built right here in the USA, ensuring the perfect fit for your home. So give us a call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
May marks Mental Health Awareness Month, a time for reducing stigma and increasing support. In Florida, 1 in 5 adults experience mental illness, from depression and anxiety to ADHD and PTSD. With nearly 8 million adults in the state living in an area without enough mental health professionals, Florida ranks at 43 out of 51 states with access to care. Bonnie Hovell has spent her life helping provide relief to others experiencing crisis as a retired licensed clinical social worker, and she continues to provide assistance today as the president of Transition Life Consultants, a free clinical service for seniors sponsored by United Way of Lake and Sumter counties. Transition Life Consultants, or TLC, works to promote mental awareness to seniors residing in the Tri-County area. A free national mental health support service is available 24/7, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can call 988 if you are in crisis, or visit the website provided. After the break, our meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the Town Square's nightly performances. But first, we'll take a look at some upcoming shows in the days ahead, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on. On a cloudy day, you can actually, at the push of a button, retract your awning and get that natural light gain into your house. We all have windows for two reasons: to have a view and to allow natural light gain during the day. And a retractable awning allows you to have the best of both worlds. Protect you from the sun, reduce outdoor temperatures by 15 to 20 degrees so you can be outside, block the UV from coming into your home and damaging your carpet, your drapes, your furniture. So it's a great product. It's very functional. It works. But you also have the convenience of being able to retract it when you don't need it and extend the life of your product.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop balance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop balance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and receive a free motor for your new Sonesta awning or screen. When you call Doc's Restorations, you're calling first-class service, using first-class products by first-class licensed professional contractors and installers. Want to remodel your kitchen, baths, or flooring? We do that. Do you have a honey-do list or want to add an addition onto your home? We do that too. Are you a disabled veteran and looking to make your home ADA-friendly? Doc's is a VA-approved builder. 5-year warranties are standard across the board, but our Bella bath shower systems have a lifetime warranty. In 21 years of servicing the remodeling needs of our customers, we're continuously providing nothing but the utmost quality and care with your project. Our quality control manager will ensure your complete satisfaction. We invite you to come see for yourself. Come visit our showroom on 441 South, just north of Spanish Springs in Summerfield. Visit docsrestorations.com for more details. We look forward to helping you make your home look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors.
Let's give you a rundown of who will be taking the stage. If you're heading to Sawgrass, you can check out Hacksaw Hamlin, and at Sumter Landing, it's going to be Pavani's band taking the stage. Brownwood, you can check out 501, and then at Spanish Springs, it is the Rundown Band, and Thursday night, we have live entertainment in Eastport from 6 to 8 o'clock. You could see the Tea Time Band. Yes, there will be a chance for a passing thunder shower, but hopefully the bubble holds.
And that's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun, tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.